Hey everyone, on this episode of Sworn Outdoors, come along with me as I hunt my creek bottom stand in southern Boone County. This stand's notorious for taking good bucks this time of the season. The bucks start to cruise, they hit the creek bottoms looking for hot does, and my calling tactics, I really pick it up this week and it works out really well. Up until now it's been slow hunting, been nothing but squirrels and basket racks, and at the end of October I did manage to take a nice mature doe with my wife. So really excited for this time of the year. This hunt works out for me. I'm going to continue to hunt with my wife, my dad, and Ryan the rest of the season. But first, check out this episode and let us know what you think. Well everyone, it's November 4th and it's about 3 in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to head to the stand. We're heading down to a spot in Zionsville, Indiana. It's a creek bottom where the deer tend to run. So we're going to head down there. We're going to see if we can get any bucks looking for does. And we'll try some calling and see what happens. I'm very optimistic for the night. The weather's finally cooling down, and this is typically, I've shot deer on November 4th before in this spot, and it's just a really good spot. So stay with me. Hopefully it's a good hunt. So about 10 minutes after I finish that rattling sequence, I see a buck about 80 yards north of me heading up the hill. I try grunting at him, but it's not getting his attention. In the meantime, I look behind me and there's another buck making his way up the hill about 60, 70 yards away. So once they're both out of eye shot and they can't see me anymore, because at this point they're about eye level with me on up the hill, I grab my rattle pack and I start rattling. And within 10 minutes of that rattling sequence, the first buck I saw come back down the hill and got behind me. Well, as you can tell from the video, I was unable to get drawn back and get him on video, and I didn't have any shooting lanes behind me, so I wasn't able to get him. I had to let him go. And once he got out of eye shot, I started grunting a little bit, and I actually left my snort wheeze at home, so I did it with my mouth, and it actually worked pretty good, because about 5 minutes after I snort wheeze, he perked his head up as soon as I did it, and then he made his way to me and came right out in front of me where I had cleared shooting lanes, so it worked out perfect. I just shot a pretty good buck, and he's down right over there. So it's 6:40. That buck went up the hill. I rattled. He come running back down, and it happened really quick. I think he's a good buck. You know what? I don't even care. He went up the hill. I rattled. He came back down. Came under me, and I couldn't get drawn back. You'll see the video. I draw back a couple times, but I had no shot. He went away, and I snort wheezed, and he come running right back under me, and I hit him. I think I double lunged him because he's down right there. Buck down. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just got down. Gonna walk over and get my buck. So, not sure how big he is. Pretty sure he's a 10-pointer. Before we run out of light, I want y'all to see this thing. There he lays. I'd say he's pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. Man. I don't know if y'all can see him or not. He's a good one. He made me happy. He came in so quick. I wasn't sure how big he was. And big old body, and man, I've just had a bad last season, and so I was super excited to get me a buck, and not sure, what he'd score, but honestly, I don't care, man. I took a bunch of vacation to be off, and I'm off, and I got me a buck. So I got some people on the way to help me, and we're gonna get him out of here and get my wife a buck, and my dad's coming in 2 weeks. I'm gonna get him a buck. So stay with me. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Sworn Outdoors. It's been a good season for me. I've still got one doe tag I plan on filling towards the end of season. I'm gonna hunt with my wife and my dad here in the next couple weeks, and now that I'm tagged out, I'm gonna be with Ryan a lot. I'm gonna help him, film him as he pursues Hightower, his hit list buck. I'd like to take this moment to thank my sponsor, Mako Outdoors and Habit Brand Camo. Really good camouflage, really good people. If you need anything, they're the place to go, MakoOutdoors.com. I also like to thank Sugar Creek Taxidermy for doing all of our taxidermy on bucks like this one killed in this episode. So really good at what they do. Need anything, contact Jason Crew with Sugar Creek Taxidermy. Thanks again, and look forward to the next episode.